Alright babies, we're back. This show is going to be about one little thing, and it's going to be called Strikeforce. This Saturday night we're going to get a double fight card. We already talked about the UFC, and we're also going to have a Strikeforce. They're going to go head to head, and if you read my article on Savvy, you know about there's going to be rating battles. And I think I watch UFC still edge them, and the Strikeforce has a better card. But anyway, so before we go on to the card, we want to give a shout out to Rafi Perez, because he's a prick and he doesn't come.
Thanks for the money, Rafi. Thanks for the money.
He's going to lose again, because remember, fight fans, he was 2-5 in the last couple. We went 5-2.
He was so embarrassed.
We went 5-2 like so real professionals.
He was so embarrassed he didn't even show up today. Probably couldn't afford the gas money to get over it.
Because he lost so much.
Rafi.
Okay, anyway, so before we move on, we forgot to give you Rafi's picks. So for the last card, he took Stephan Bonner, he took Brookins, he took Damian Maia, Hendricks, and Leonard Garcia. Those were his official picks. Okay, viewers. All right, let's move on. Strikeforce, you know I say they have no heart. But this card might bring them back. They finally have 5 fights, which is huge. And it's actually a pretty good card. So let's start off. Benji Radek versus St. Preux. How do you feel about this?
I think St. Preux has really nice traps. I don't know who that guy is. We haven't seen him fight at all. Benji Radek, he hasn't fought for over a year now, maybe even a year and a half. So he's going to have some ring rust coming into this fight. I'm still going to take Benji. Benji's hands are really dangerous. He's got really good striking. That's what St. Preux does as well. But I think Benji's going to get the best of him in this fight.
I'm glad you said that, Kyle. Because earlier today,
oh no,
I was looking up a little fact on Mr. St. Preux, and he is 8-4, but he has won 5 straight. So I'm gonna take St. Preux, and I'm gonna screw you with my little secret data that I had up my sleeve that I didn't share, viewers. Okay, we're gonna move on. Mike Kyle stepped in, injured Overeem. I'm kind of bummed. I wanted to see what little Overeem had to offer. He's fighting at Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I'm taking Bigfoot. I mean, I can't give Mike Kyle, even though I think he did really good reverse Verdum before he got submitted. He actually almost submitted Verdum. How do you feel?
I feel like that fight against Verdum only went 1 minute and 24 seconds. He didn't almost do nothing. Mike Kyle's gone on a really good run, but it was at 205. So now he's stepping in and he's fighting Antonio Silva, top 10 heavyweight. Thanks a lot for stepping in so we can watch Antonio Silva fight, but I'm sorry because it's going to be bad times for Mike Kyle. Mike Kyle's really aggressive, he's really athletic. If you saw him on the beach next to Antonio Silva, you'd pick Mike Kyle. But they're not on the beach, they're going to be in the cage. And Antonio Silva's going to have his way with him.
Alright, so we're agreeing on one. That's nice, that's a good feeling. Okay, so now we're going to go to Robbie Lawler versus Matt Lidlin. I mean, come on, Strikeforce, this is what I'm talking about. I love Lawler, but they're both washed up. If I have to hear Morrow say one more time, if he says, the ruthless one, Robbie Lawler, or Scott, Hands of Steel Smith, I'm going to kill myself, because the guy's a bum. He needs to be replaced. Anyway, I'm taking Lawler. Lidlin could take him down, but fuck Lidlin. I mean, I like you, Lidlin, you're Team Couture, but come on, you know Lawler's going to win this fight next.
Yeah, Matt Lidlin's certainly past his prime. I don't think that fight against Victor Belfort helped him any. Didn't help him age any better. Robbie Lawler, he's beaten top guys. Melvin Manhood from K1. He's got great striking. Matt Lidlin, as of late, has had a tough time with strikers. Robbie Lawler all the way. Easy pick.
Wow, we're agreeing. I like the feeling. I like the feeling. Do you have any viewers? Do you like the feeling? Or? I like it. Anyway, this is an interesting fight. Paul Semtax Daly is back. Remember the whole thing with Koscheck. He got whooped. Yeah. Even though Koscheck kind of laid on him, he didn't want to strike with him because Daly, the way he ended Camden, wasn't real impressive. Yeah. So Daly hit him after the bell, released by the UFC. Strikeforce picks him up. He supposedly had a lackluster fight away from Strikeforce that I haven't seen yet. Sorry, viewers, we're not robots. But I'm gonna take Daly. I think this is gonna be a great fight because Scott Smith always stands up. He has come from behind victories. But I think Daly's going to outstrike him and reassert himself and go. He might even go for your boy pretty soon.
We'll see about that. He's got to get past Scott Smith. Scott Smith made a big mistake. Nick Diaz came up to him and said, hey, you should train with me, Jake Shields, my brother, Gilbert Melendez. Scott Smith denied that offer. I think he's going to regret denying that offer. Will it trick you out up
your sleeve?
Oh, man, that was on live broadcast. Paul Daly's a really good boxer. Scott Smith always has a puncher's chance. He's got a lot of heart. But it's going to come down to more technical striking. It's going to be on Paul Daly's side. Paul Daly's going to knock him out. I'd say first round.
Wow, you see this, viewers? 3 straight. Me and Kyle do sometimes agrees. Okay, let's go for the main event. I mean, you know, still Strikeforce. I mean, give me a break. It's not a it's not a card you want to die for. At least it's better than the normal rubbish.
And it's free.
It is free on Showtime. Remembers that. Free on Showtime for the Strikeforce, free on Spike for the UFC. Anyway, Henderson Babalu, main event. Henderson, I guess, was shocked, embarrassed by Jake Shields. Babalu got destroyed by Mousasi, but came back and beat Lawler even though he cut down to 185 for a victory. I think Babalu's done. And I think Henderson's going to reassert himself and either knock TKO second round or maybe just a long, just ground and pound decision.
They fought 10 years ago. This is actually Dan Henderson, Babalu 2. It's going to be the same. I think it's going to be a little bit of the same. Dan Henderson, I don't make it a habit of putting money down on anybody that's over 40 unless it's an LA bus fight. But I think Dan Henderson is going to put it on Babalu. Even though Dan Henderson's 40, Babalu's fought like 10 more fights than him. It's really impressive. They both have a slew of fights. I think Dan Henderson's right hand is still dangerous enough to put Babalu out. And I think that's what we're going to see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Give it to me. Rafi, by the way. Wait, hold on. Rafi's picks real quick before we're done. Babalu. He's Lawler, Daly, Silva, and St. Preux.
Wow.
So
okay.
this is big time. So once again, be there Saturday night. This is Savvy. Tune back. These are our pick. We have a serious Excuse the Savvy show.
Oh.
That's gonna be live next Saturday's night. Maybe we'll post it Wednesday for you viewers. But anyway, Henderson, Babalu, we're excited.
2 fights in one night. That's huge.
2 fights in one night. We're out of here. You pricks.